What's up, guys? So this is kind of controversial. Thanks for watching. My question now, because I've been through it, is should someone my age at 57 start preparing a fund for a nursing home? And I don't mean fund as in I'm going to put $10 away a week. I mean paperwork, power of attorneys, trusts. Maybe I don't know if an LLC would do anything. But all that little medical stuff that you should be doing. Again, I don't have kids. I have no idea. I'm hoping I won't even need a nursing home. But, because I tell you, if you've ever seen a nursing home, no matter how decent it is, it's still not a place you'd like to end up. And I'll give you a little story. The worst situation I ever saw, I had I think it was a distant cousin, which was a cousin of my mom's. He was in the military, so I guess he must have got very bad, and he was put in a nursing home for military vets. Well, that was atrocious. And you tell me your stories. But in Massachusetts, down by Revere, this poor guy, I'm going to describe this, I'm going to say hell, the last days or the last months that he was going through that hopefully he didn't realize. But you see something like that, what I'm about to tell you, it's awful. Anyways, this guy, yeah, he was taken care of, but think of this as your last days. He didn't have a separate room. It was one big open, like picture like a church, but with no rooms, no nothing, just beds right beside each other, and all there was a curtain, and you got a curtain, a bed, and one table, and it's disturbing to even see, but I was just thinking of when I saw the guy. He really didn't know what was going on, and I think, thank God for that, because it would have bugged the crap out of me. But you go visit the guy, and you look, and there's no separate rooms, there's no separate nothing. It's a curtain and a gurney. And I'm thinking, this guy's not a war hero, but this is the military stuff, and I guess it's better than nothing. But I don't know. It was just awful. Thinking that's how they take care of their vets. And they come by and they just medicate you, and okay, next you need something to eat or drink or whatever. And most of the people in that area was at his age, and they just waiting to die. Basically, they're just waiting to die, and it's very disturbing. And there's nothing, no quality of life, no nothing going on. It's horrible. It's all I keep saying. It's horrible. I would rather be in a normal nursing home than be in a military one. I mean, maybe there's different ones, but the one I saw, ooh, that was just awful. I wouldn't wish that on, I don't want to say my enemies, but any normal person. I should have got a picture of it and said, you don't ever want to go through this. But the poor guy, my mother used to, being a nice person, we would come up and bring pictures and stuff. And my mother brought cakes and drinks, and he didn't feel like eating, so I don't even know what happened to it, but you leave it on the table thinking the staff's gonna eat it. Okay, whatever. So my mother's showing pictures to I want to call her my cousin, and she's talking, and then he looks up at her and says, oh, my mother's name was Arlene. He says, oh, it's you, Arlene. And I was kind of thrown back at that, saying, wow, all this time we've been coming, he has no idea who it was. And man, I'm telling you, take care of yourself, people. I know nobody thinks about it till it gets too close, but I don't know. I guess that's why all those stories are there about nursing homes. And I know they're not all bad, but I've been in quite a few. And they're not all that great either. It's not some place you'd say, I can't wait to go, you know? It's crazy. But I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Taking care of a parent is a blessing. That's all I can say. So get all your paperwork in order. Even now, if you're still your parent, like I said, if your parents, I'm going to say from my experience, in their 70s, you start doing what you got to get done. Because you're still, even for a trust, you got to wait 5 years. And even that, I thought I knew a lot about trusts, and in different videos coming up, I'm going to tell you a few little secrets about trust that people didn't realize or don't realize. And you can't always trust family either. Listen to the old folks, because someday we're all going to be old. Take care of your parents, like that old saying does. Give them a hug when you can, give them a kiss. Spend as much time as possible. And I know a lot of you guys are going, oh, my parents. Oh, man, I can't take them. Well, I don't know. Yeah, there was a time I used to say that. But once they're gone, if you have any kind of heart, you got to live with that stuff. And if it doesn't bother you, then great. It doesn't bother you. But if you weren't a good person to your parents and it does bother you, it's going to eat you alive for the rest of your life. I know plenty of people that are taking care of their parents right now. I am a firm believer that if your parents can't get by on themselves, you bite your tongue and you let them move in with you so you can keep an eye on them, because they might have a house, they might have money. Like I said, that's just me. I wouldn't hesitate at all, but I happen to be living with my mom and near the end, and you take them in so they're close, so they don't have to spend money. And if you're greedy, that money that they don't have to spend because they're living with you, you give them an hour or two a day, that money's probably going to go to you because you did something for them. Think about that. I don't know, guys. Thanks for watching.